Imagine a world where April 15th is just another spring day, a day without the looming dread of tax deadlines and the scramble to gather receipts. This is the vision painted by President Donald Trump with his proposal for an External Revenue Service, ERS. This bold plan, announced during his 2025 inauguration speech, aims to revolutionize the American tax system by significantly reducing or even eliminating income tax. But how exactly does he plan to achieve this seemingly impossible feat? The answer, according to Trump, lies in shifting the burden of taxation away from American citizens and onto foreign countries. Instead of relying on income tax, the proposed ERS would generate revenue by collecting tariffs and other forms of revenue from foreign nations. This, Trump argues, would not only ease the financial burden on Americans, but also serve as a powerful tool to promote American interests on the global stage. The proposal has ignited a firestorm of debate, with proponents praising its potential to boost the American economy, and critics warning of potential trade wars and economic turmoil. President Trump's plan includes creating a new agency, the External Revenue Service, ERS. The ERS would collect tariffs and revenue from international trade, replacing the current system managed by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP. Senator Bernie Moreno introduced a bill to fund the ERS with $80 billion, reallocating from the Inflation Reduction Act. The bill faces an uncertain future in the Senate Finance Committee. Experts are skeptical, questioning if the ERS is just a rebranding of the CBP. To understand the potential implications of President Trump's proposal, it's crucial to delve into the historical context of revenue generation in the United States. Before the dawn of the income tax era, ushered in by the 16th Amendment in 1913, the U.S. government relied heavily on tariffs and excise taxes to fund its operations. Tariffs, essentially taxes levied on imported goods, served as a primary source of revenue, shaping the nation's economic landscape. This reliance on tariffs, however, waned with the introduction of the income tax, which provided a more stable and predictable revenue stream. President Trump's proposal, therefore, can be seen as a call to return to this pre-income tax era, where tariffs played a central role in funding the government. This historical context underscores the magnitude of the proposed shift, and its potential to reshape the relationship between the government and its citizens. The success of such a system in the 21st century, however, remains a subject of intense debate. Critics argue that the globalized nature of the modern economy renders a tariff-centric approach impractical and potentially detrimental to international trade. The debate rages on. Experts weigh in. President Trump's ERS proposal has ignited a firestorm of debate, dividing economists, policymakers, and the American public alike. Proponents of the plan, primarily those aligned with Trump's economic philosophy, argue that eliminating or significantly reducing income tax would unleash an economic boom. With more money in their pockets, they argue, Americans would be free to spend, invest, and drive economic growth. This increased economic activity in turn would generate new sources of revenue, offsetting any losses from income tax. Critics, however, paint a far less rosy picture. They warn that increasing tariffs could trigger retaliatory measures from trading partners, sparking a global trade war. Such a scenario, they argue, would disrupt global supply chains, increase prices for consumers, and ultimately harm the American economy. Furthermore, critics question the feasibility of generating sufficient revenue solely from tariffs and foreign sources to replace the income tax entirely. The potential economic impact of the ERS, therefore, remains a subject of intense debate, with experts divided on its potential benefits and drawbacks. The future of American taxation: what lies ahead? The fate of President Trump's ERS proposal remains uncertain. As the debate continues in the halls of Congress and across kitchen tables nationwide, the future of American taxation hangs in the balance. Will the ERS become a reality, fundamentally reshaping the relationship between the government and its citizens? Or will it fade into the background, another ambitious yet ultimately unfulfilled promise? Only time will tell what the future holds for the American tax system. However, one thing is certain. President Trump's ERS proposal has ignited a conversation about taxation, its role in society, and the best way to fund the government in the 21st century. This conversation, regardless of the outcome of the ERS proposal, is likely to continue shaping the economic landscape for generations to come. If you enjoyed this video, Please like and subscribe to Express Econ Geofinance Insights. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below.